So how do you know if a man will be a good husband? There's a lot of fakes out there, I agree. I'm gonna give you 4 P's that a man should have prior to courtship, before you lay down with him, to make sure that he's qualified and going to be a good husband, right? He's got to be a priest, a prophet, a provider, and a protector. Number 1, he's a priest. He's got to be a man that a woman and children can go to when there's an issue. He's got to be a man who knows the word and knows the law and lays down the law in his household, right? So he can rightly be trusted to give that judgment and say so when issues arise in the house, which means obviously he has to have biblical and emotional intelligence in order to handle situations correctly. Also, as the priest, he has to have a good prayer life so that he can pray to the Most High for everyone in his home while walking a wise path so that his prayers can be heard and answered. Number 2, he has to be a prophet, meaning he should be able to look around and see the current events that are happening in the world and be able to show you and see how they relate to scriptures to make them known to his household and to himself, of course, but his family most importantly, in order to prepare for the things to come. Number 3, he has to be a provider. He has to be able to provide food, clothing, and duty of marriage to the wife, meaning can he feed his family, right? Can he put food in their stomachs? Right? Does he have a job to be able to do that, or means of income, skills, etc.? But he also has to be able to feed the soul, right? Meaning he has to be able to give you that word daily, right? Even mentally feeding a woman, right? He also has to be able to protect, which comes along with the clothing aspect, right? Clothing protects our temples, right? So this can be seen as the home of our temple, which is our homes, right? Because even in Ecclesiasticus 36:26, it says you shouldn't even trust a man with no home. Number 4, he has to be a protector. So the simplest way I can explain a man being a protector is he is a man that will stand in between danger and his children, his wives, his household, etc. Whether that be an attacker comes with a knife, right? And he literally will put himself in between that attacker and his family to protect them with his life if necessary. Or whether that be him standing in between a family member, right, that is mentally, emotionally, or spiritually trying to harm anybody in his household. Right, so again, we could go more into detail in all of these different areas, but generally, these 4 P's cover what a man should be before you lay down with him and make him your husband: a priest, a prophet, a provider, and a protector. If not, you will be starting the foundation of your marriage out of order, right? And I've worked enough construction to know that when the foundation of a building is wrong or a house is wrong, no matter how well you build the structure on top of it, eventually it will crumble, right? So all praise to the Most High. Shalom.